Jesus said, listen to this is crazy. No one has gone up to heaven except the one who has come down from heaven, the Son of Man. He's talking about himself. Nobody has gone up to heaven. Now he's alive. He hasn't gone himself yet. That's the first thing. And he's claiming he has gone back up to heaven. But when Jesus said this, Jesus himself had not gone to heaven. And if he himself is the only one to have gone to heaven, doesn't that contradict and eliminate Enoch's going up to heaven in Genesis 5:22? In Elijah going up to heaven in a whirlwind in 2 Kings 2? And angels going to and fro, up and down Jacob's ladder to heaven, to earth in Genesis 28. So did Jesus Christ get caught uttering another falsehood? If you believe any of those other parts of the Bible, he lied. By the way, I have a section called Did Jesus Christ Lie? And it's from the ceiling to the floor in chapters and verses. Absurdities. Contradictions. Jesus Christ's own relatives said, first one they said was, Jesus had Satan in him. This is their brothers and sisters saying that. 2, Jesus is out of his mind. They said that. Jesus has been around his own relatives for years, and he obviously did not even sell his relatives as his Son of God status. These are 2 very shocking testimonies. Jesus was not accepted by his own relatives, folks. Fact, according to the Bible. Jesus says, whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never have forgiveness, but is guilty of everlasting sin. Now, 2 or 3 things about this, guys. Jesus' relatives definitely sinned. They didn't accept Jesus. We'll see them in hell when we go, right? It's obvious that Jesus they committed the unpardonable everlasting sin because Jesus is the Holy Spirit, according to the Trinity. And won't they be condemned to hell for eternity? By the way, another thing that comes out of this particular chapter and verse, is Jesus Christ's forgiveness conditional or is it not conditional? Based on Jesus' statement in Mark 3:29, you can't have it both ways. He says anybody that blasphemes against the Holy Spirit, there's no redemption for that. Are these controversial chapter and verses have any meaning to you? Did you know a lot of these? You go to my website, they're all there. You can sit there and just go over day after day and just see, wow. I spent between 25 and 30,000 hours doing what I've done. When I was a licensed ordained minister back in 1981, I had to answer questions and that can't be in there. That can't be in there. And I just made a decision. I started from Genesis, went through Revelation, and things just jumped off the page for me. Just jumped off the page, and I almost threw up every time it happened because I was committed. I resigned the ministry. The rest is history. The God Murders, like Erland says, gets over 1 million hits a year. I get people writing to me that George knows I sit there and debate with every day. So this is changing now, folks. We are on the cutting edge of religious change. We are. We're doing it. You got the heavyweights. You got Dawkins, Hitchens. You got all the heavyweights there. You got our own whale here in town with Penn and Teller. We've got our own thing going here in Las Vegas. We've got a whole network. We've got politicians now who are making changes. You got Maury's making changes with same-sex marriage and all other things that's going against the traditions of religion. Religion is starting to collapse, folks. And when the herd mentality of religion, through people dying off, or the shift when atheists become 51%, all of a sudden it's going to shift and everybody's going to wake up somehow. Unless we get bombed back into the Stone Age, which some conservatives might do. The words God and authority, folks, are synonymous. Test it. God bless you, authority bless you. God damn you, authority damn you. May God be with you. May authority be with you. Any place you see the word God, authority fits 100% of the time. That's why governments promote God. If you're an authority worshiper, I can send your son to go off and kill. He'll go die for me. Flag waving, go kill, maim, destroy, spirit of the bayonet to kill. I'm a trained killer. Yeah, I went through it. I'm a retired Army officer. A lot of you people in here are. That's what it's all about. Folks, it's the United States that's really wanting to take over the world. And that's what Islam's so afraid of and everybody else. And it's just a matter of time this new world order thing is just going to, and who's going to be in position to do it? We're the world power. I don't recognize our government anymore after 71 years. Again, Jesus' own family didn't support him. Let's take a moment for a question. Any questions at all?